Well, here's a giant molded plastic case, G&L. Look at that beautiful logo. The little treble clef, which is the wrong emblem for this instrument, because this is a bass. They should have put a bass clef on it. This is a 2006 SB2 built to order G&L bass. Black painted headstock with the G&L logo. Guitars by Leo. I don't think we can say his last name. This maple neck has no fret markers. It does look to me like that's a maple cap, not a one-piece maple neck. But what you really want to see on this one is that swamp ash body. Look at that beautiful grain. I don't really play bass. I'll play it if somebody sticks one in my hands and says, we need a bassist for this song. But if I were going to play bass, this is certainly one I would consider. Those two knobs are volume controls for each pickup. You have your split pickup and your bridge single coil pickup. We'll plug this thing in and you can hear some of the tones you get with those two controls. Look at that body. Whew. I can say that about a guitar and not get hauled into human resources. Satin finish on that maple neck. You can see a little light flame figuring in that. There's the open gear tuners and the serial number. Just gorgeous. Let's plug this thing in and see how it sounds. Here we have the G&L SB2. What does SB stand for? I don't know. Solid bass? It's a reasonable guess. This is a pretty unique model. Solid swamp ash body. Look at that beautiful grain. We have a black pickguard that still has the protective film on it from 2006. 18 years this plastic has been on there. And a matching black headstock cap. Just gorgeous. This has two separate pickups and a volume control for each. So it's not quite the neck position. I don't know what we call this exactly. They call it a split coil. That's controlled by this volume knob. And then here we have a single coil bridge. It has 8 pull pieces, and that's controlled by this volume knob. And you can hear that those are two very different tones. And with the two independent volume knobs, you can really blend these together. So this one, to me, sounds a little bit more percussive and thin. Not bad. This one, to me, sounds a lot more punchy and full. But perhaps lacks a little bit of attack that you might want to blend this in for. So here it is with the Z coil fully engaged, the split coil fully engaged. And here, we'll bring in the bridge at about 4 out of 10. To me, that sounds a lot better than... Again, I don't really play bass unless someone puts a bass in my hands. But to me, there's a lot of useful combinations that you can get with those. Here's this bridge, again, just by itself. And bringing in just a bit of the split coil. Takes that percussive stuff and beefs it up just a little bit. Here's both of them full on together.